Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Griffith Christian Students in Southbank. I'm just hanging out in my lounge room with my family and about 10 other people. No, I'm not doing that. I do miss you guys, and that's actually something that we're talking about this week in our main meeting. We're actually thinking about what it's like to hang out with God's people and why we do that. It's a very interesting question to be asking at this time. And so I actually asked a bunch of you guys this week, what is church like for you during the coronavirus shutdown? So here's what you said.
My name is Josie. I study Bachelor of Music, majoring in classical violin performance.
My name's Daniel Holmes, and I'm currently studying Bachelor of Games Design at the Griffith Film School.
My name's Laura Butler, and I'm studying classical voice. I'm in third year at the con.
I'm Dan. I am supposed to be doing my third year of jazz drums here at the con.
So what church do you go to?
I go to a church in the Gap called River City Family Church.
I go to Christ Central Presbyterian Church in Northside.
A church at Hills Church, which is a Wesleyan church on the north side in Everton Hills.
Go to Grace Bible Church, Holland Park.
So what's something you're missing about meeting with your church each week?
I really miss worshipping together. Like, I'll often sit with one of my friends in church, my friend and her mum, and I just miss that singing together, worshipping God together.
That would be the people. I mean, it's kind of awkward. I think now all of our meeting is organized in strict consultation times online or something like that. So it's awkward not being able to talk to them, except for those 1 hour's time slots which are already set.
Face-to-face fellowship. So not just doing the Bible studies and the services, but also hanging out together as God's people afterwards.
So what's your church doing during the coronavirus shutdown?
We've got online sermons at the moment, so he's uploading them to YouTube, which is quite good actually. You get to watch that, and they're also doing a little bit of live streaming and stuff on Facebook as well. The main way everyone's staying in touch is via Messenger.
So we've been streaming it online. Set up a studio in the hub, which is actually a pretty good one. But apart from that, yeah, it's kind of just been the same, except the speaker's in a different room and we're at home.
We are doing, we've got pre-recorded songs with video attached to them, and I think they're doing a live stream of the message still so they can keep under the numbers and not be completely pre-recorded.
We're doing all of our home groups via Zoom, and we're doing our services, we're live streaming them, and we've still got music happening. And we're also, setting up different kids ministries.
So what's one thing you might change about your attitude or your involvement in church when things kick off again and you get to meet up with God's people again?
I think one thing I might change is just to start seeking people out a bit more, especially a lot of the older people in our church. Like I do get along with a lot of the older people in church, but I know I could make more connections there, take the first step in approaching people and just seeing how they're going, to ask the question first, how are you going? What's life like for you? That would be, something I would do a bit differently.
I would make sure to ask people more often how they're going. I'm the happy-go-lucky person who would literally just kind of joke around with friends, but perhaps it would be more valuable to actually ask people whether everything's going as they wanted to or something.
I think my biggest thing that I would like to change is about my attitude is to be a lot more intentional about stuff when I get back to reality, or what hopefully is good again. So I think that the thing that I've learned is that considering we have to do everything online, you have to organize stuff ahead of time just by force to actually make anything happen at all, whereas you can kind of do stuff by accident in person. And so I think I'd be a lot more intentional when we get back in person again.
will never take church for granted, and I'll never take God's people for granted again. I think I just want to be way more active in participating in everything that I can, because I've really seen the value of what it means to spend time with like-minded people and fellowship with each other.